Thank you very much for tuning into today's episode where we talk about adultery. Adultery and its consequences in our physical daily life and in our unseen and hidden spiritual life. Okay, so I'll ask some certain questions and also talk about whereby someone else will answer the physical side and I will talk about the spiritual side. Okay, we have a guest today. His name is Levi, and he will talk about the physical side. Okay, now tell me, what do you think about adultery? This sin that is rampant in today's generation, this sin that I can't even explain how unfair it is. What do you think about it? Tell me.
Well, thank you for inviting me, Mr. Andrew, and I'm pleased. Thank you for the invitation. And as we see today, is the rate at which adultery is happening is alarming, and people need to understand that when you commit that sin, it's a grave sin in the eyes of God. Physically, when you do that, to many young girls today, I will enter the physical consequence. But let me just be open to you guys. Many young girls today, because of their quest to find money, to be big overnight, to be independent, they want to go and sleep with anybody. It don't even matter whether the person is married or not, just for money. Money that they will squander in less than a day or a week. But they need to understand that when you commit that sin just one time, when you, as a girl that is not married, or as a man that is not married, that goes to sleep with a married man or a married woman, you just one time, the first time it happens, you destroy yourself. Physically, the moment you start, you plant this seed, and that seed must grow and germinate in the sense that you must fall. You cannot, it's only the Almighty that can pluck it, and you will go through penance. There are stages. So when you go and sleep with a married man, on the outside, everything might be sweet, hey, you're happy. When you do that, you destroy yourself. As a woman, many women these days, the reason why they're not married or they have not seen the right man is because of adultery they did. They committed maybe years ago. Maybe they have stopped. Some married women, the reason why their marriage is crumbling, scattered, their husband is not faithful because of adultery they committed. So that consequence, you must pay for it with destruction in your life. And that destruction, even though people might not see, you yourself will see, it is inevitable. So let me give the mic to my fellow brethren.
Thank you very much, Levi. And I like the way you analyze the physical consequences. Yeah, what you say is true, and I cannot disagree with it. Now, I will narrate, and based on experience and based on research and based on the fact that we work for the Lord, I'll talk about the spiritual consequences. Now, for a married man or a married woman, or for a single man or for a single woman, if you commit adultery, spiritually what happens is you've broken a law that the Lord Almighty hates. Now, this law obviously will bring destruction, but then spiritually, what happens? You lose certain access to your gifts. There's a gift that we all have from the Almighty. That's one. And once you lose this access, the darkness gets hold of you. When the darkness gets hold of you, physically, it manifests this physically. Everything starts to crumble in your life. Your daily businesses, you get annoyed, you get moody, you become heartless, and you become a vessel for the demon to possess. Now that's spiritually. And now, how do you undo these spiritual consequences? Like Levi said, when you commit a sin, you go through stages. You've planted a seed, you go through stages, and only the Almighty can pluck the seed out. And how do you do that? If you ask me, I don't know. I don't think when you commit an adultery, the Lord is merciful, but all the people that I've seen that have committed adultery are going through it one way or the other. Forget the way they may seem to you. It's not just about makeup on the physical life, because we do makeup, both men and women. When I mean makeup, I mean we disguise what we are really going through. So when you do this spiritually, you are doomed. It's also in the Bible, Proverbs 6 verse 20. And That's all I have to say today. Thank you for joining our podcast. I hope to see you on the next episode.